All right, gonna do a quick little video on my mini jet. I've had some people ask me about it, so I figured we'd just make a quick little video and show you around the boat. So this is a 10-foot mini jet. It was built by a gentleman from Springfield, Missouri. His name's Anthony Meyer. He's built quite a few of these boats. Built a heck of a boat. These are super nice. It's a 10-footer. When I first had the boat built, I actually had a Kawasaki 12F motor in it. But here just recently, we changed it out and put a 15F motor, so it's a 160 horsepower motor. 12F motor done good, but the 15F definitely packs way more of a punch. Gives it about 35, 40 more horse. So makes a big difference. So just looking at the boat here, got this bench seat. 2 grown adults can easily fit in here. You got plenty of leg room. Got some room under there to store a cooler. And you could probably stick, a small kid in there with you in between if you wanted to. Real simple up here. Steering wheel. There's your throttle. It has a, let's go over here. Just, it's got the start button, bilge, and then of course your kill switch right there. He can add certain things to it. I requested cup holders, which he puts on a lot of those. He'll throw you a handle right there. He puts these little storage boxes, just, keep your phone in there, keep your earmuffs. When you're riding, you can throw your phone, wallet in those, so that kind of helps. Keep a little toolkit over there. Let's go back here to the motor. So this is the new motor. Just got this put in. Ain't even been in a week yet, but I've had it out some with it. Like I said, I'm super impressed with it. Back here in the back, you got I believe this is a 14-gallon fuel tank. So you put plenty of fuel in it. I want to say I got a little over 5 miles to the gallon with this thing last time. So that puts you going, over 70 miles on a tank. And actually, it's kind of hard to see, but down there below the tank, he's actually added a little sump, just, to throw a little extra fuel in there. So that's kind of nice. So it'd probably go a little further than 70 miles. There's plenty of room back here for life jackets. I keep some paddles, and you can throw other stuff. I had a chainsaw back here and a few other things. He puts these 2 of these, one over there, one right here, these filters. So your cooling water goes through those filters first and filters out sand and rocks, gravel, things like that, leaves. Usually after every trip I get to the boat ramp, that's one of the things I do is empty those filters out. So that's kind of handy. Something we're gonna do, that's the gauge, which you don't really necessarily need that. It's gotta be on this boat, I believe, in order for the motor to work properly. But one thing I'm gonna have him do is move that up to the dash, because what happens a lot of the time when the fuel gets lower, it starts beeping and making a real loud beep. I think that's what this is right here. I think that's the fuel beeper. So in order to shut that beeping off, you need to hit a button on that little display screen. And it's a pain when you're driving to have to lift this deck lid up. So that's one thing we're going to do this fall is move that display, the gauge, up there to the front. So I think that'll be helpful. I should have had him do that. He was going to do that when we originally built it, and I told him just put it back there. But I thought I was going to use the dash more to store stuff, but I don't ever put anything up there. So that's going to get moved this fall. Let's close this up. The deck lid here, put some, what is this stuff called? HydroTurf. He's got some handles back here, a little spot if you do want to pull a skier or tube. This is for your winterize, when you want to winterize it. That's what that's for. It does have a stomp grate. Look down here. There's the intake. So you stomp on that, it'll knock debris and stuff out that's been, that gets stuck up in there. I honestly don't use the stomp grate that much, but here the last few days, here it is late September, some leaves are starting to fall, and there's a lot of leaves in the river and the creeks right now, so I've been sucking a lot of those up. So I've been using that a lot here the last few days. Honestly, though, this summer, very seldom did I ever use it. So, oh yeah, one other thing we got is it's got electric trim here for the for your nozzle back here for your jet. You can adjust that. I usually just keep it kind of about the way it is, just shoot straight out, but you can play with that some and get it performs a little different in different situations with that. So that's kind of nice. One of the most important things here that we haven't gone over is down here on the bottom. It's got this UHMW 1/2 inch thick. That right there is what makes this boat just so tough, and makes it what it is. That stuff there really. I've hit some stuff that I've hit it so hard that I'm thinking, man, I just destroyed this boat. And I load it back up on this trailer, and you look under there, and you can't even hardly tell, where it's hit. So, it's starting to get scraped up a little bit, but that's some tough stuff right there. It holds up really well. So yeah, and it covers pretty much the whole bottom. You can see it, right back here. So yeah, that stuff's a game changer. The bottom is 1/4 inch. So you got a 1/2 inch UHMW, 1/4 inch bottom. So you're talking, 3/4 of an inch, just the bottom right there of protection. So makes a big difference, makes a huge difference. Like I said, I've hit some stuff with this boat pretty hard, and it just keeps chugging along. Now, I'm not saying you can't damage one, because you can, but it's pretty darn tough. It takes a lot to goof one up. So, but yeah, I had great luck with this boat. I think I've put almost 70 hours on it since I got it. So it's held together good. Haven't had really any issues at all. So yeah, Anthony builds a good boat. So check him out check out his Instagram. I think it's MotoMan 2003. He's got some pictures and videos of some of these boats that he builds. So check him out. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For the most part anyway. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed, but yeah, pretty cool boats.